Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Art of Information here, letting us know that today is XRP's birthday. That's right, 9 years ago, created June 2nd, 2012. And so happy birthday to the XRP cryptocurrency. What are we doing right now? Well, trading at about $1.01 XRP right here on the 4-hour chart. I have it here on the 4-hour. Zooming in here, throwing a Fibonacci on here. Guys, you can see we are up above the 0.236. Okay, so XRP did reach a high the other day of about $1.10, came right back down under $1, and now hovering in this area here. Of course, we got to keep making our way back up. We got to hit that 0.382. That's going to be the next level to break, and we got to break it with conviction. Of course, you know, if you've watched this channel and maybe some other technical analysis channels, you've noticed that and probably very aware of the fact that all the altcoins right now are trading sideways, and you know, we're kind of still at the mercy of Bitcoin in order to get that leg up, in order to really see an altcoin season, a real altcoin rally. So market cap right now, 1.67 billion. Bitcoin dominance down a bit, 41.7%. Bitcoin is up 2.2%, Ethereum up 3.8%. We got Binance Coin up 9.2%, Cardano 3.4% to the upside. Look at Dogecoin though, guys, 31% to the upside, overtaking XRP again in the number 6 spot. XRP down to number 7. So these are going to fluctuate, of course, based on who's interested in purchasing what coin at what point in time. And, you know, Doge has got a lot of exposure lately, of course, in the media from Elon Musk. And, you know, this is the choice for the retail trader. Okay, people get into this market and they just tend to pile in to some of these coins that really don't have any utility. I mean, it's a joke coin. It was started as a joke coin, and it still is a joke coin. So what are we going to see? Well, guys, I saw this tweet from the blockchain backer. What if, he says, and so this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. You know, when Bitcoin dominance falls, an alt season is likely afoot, and so he took this fractal pattern here from way back in 2017, superimposed it here where we are today, and he's suggesting perhaps we could see that final leg up for Bitcoin, meaning we're right at the end of it. Bitcoin's going to make that final leg up. And then right down here, boom, this is when that alt season happened in December, January of 2017, 2018. And so how far are we away? Well, we could be very close. We could be closer than we think. If I bring Bitcoin up here on the 4-hour, you guys can see we are just still hovering in this level of support here. Okay, so nothing really to write home about for Bitcoin. We got to see Bitcoin still make that final leg up, right? That final leg up is really going to be important, making our way above this all-time high. And, you know, if the blockchain backer is correct, which, if you guys follow him, I'm sure you're pretty impressed by his track record. And so if he is correct here, we could see that final leg up for Bitcoin, making that new high. And then once Bitcoin comes right back down again, that is the beginning of the end. We would see Bitcoin retrace, the alt season would kick off, and that would be the end of the cryptocurrency bull run. I did a video the other day talking about this fractal pattern on the XRP chart. Here, let me bring up XRP again just to show you guys. So this is XRP on the daily, and what I've been doing on this channel, taking this fractal pattern here from back in 2017, superimposing it here on what is looking like a similar trend to what happened in 2017, although it is happening 35% quicker. So I did a video on that just the other day. I'll link it up here if you guys haven't seen it. But guys, take a look at this. We are hitting these same levels, right? Up here, and so is this going to play out the same way before we finally blast off to the upside? Check out that video if you guys want to see what I'm talking about here in more detail. Anyway, I want to keep moving, guys. I got a lot today. So that was blockchain backer. Now, did you see this? Okay, I gotta play you guys this. I just thought this was funny. The best explanation of an NFT, and probably the funniest you'll ever hear. Listen to this.
I don't know what NFTs are. Here's what I think they are. I think it's something that you have, but it's imaginary. You don't really have it. You're just pretending that you do. And you pay a lot of money to pretend that you have something. And it's really because you're now the only person allowed to pretend that you have it. And no one else is allowed to pretend now. So you don't want them to. And that's why you pay money, to pretend that you own something, but you don't really.
Well, she's got a point. She's got a point. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I will be proved wrong in the future. I know NFTs buzzing on people's radars right now. I want to bring this up from Mike Manfield. So Ripple partner Neum, This will be the UK's first green debit card that lets users track, reduce, and offset their carbon footprint as they spend and plant trees with profits. So this coming out from FinExtra, apparently UK-based green fintech Tread has selected global B2B payments company Neum, who is a Ripple partner, to be its card issuance partner for its new sustainable product, the Tread Green Debit Card. This will be the UK's first green debit card that lets users track, reduce, and offset their carbon footprint as they spend and plant trees with profits. Demand for green fintech solutions is booming, and the financial sector is also embracing this trend, showing strong industry-wide support for ethical and sustainable financial services. Testimony to the demand is Tread's waiting list, which has seen 122% growth since the start of 2021, and their recent crowdfunding round, which raised £1 million from over 1,000 investors. So Neum is part of this, guys, a Ripple partner at our core. Neum's mission is to enable businesses to meet their needs and goals through employing financial technology. We are so happy and proud to join Tread on a mission to help people spend and live more sustainably through offsetting their carbon footprint with virtual financial services. The partnership will bolster Tread's vision to be the platform that brings managing money and lowering our impact on the planet effortlessly in one place. This coming from Frederick Crosby, Neum's Chief Revenue Officer. So, Neum partner, now teaming up with Tread to issue this green debit card. And, these are all along the same ideological lines as where Ripple is heading as well. Green technology, of course, sustainability, and so offering payment solutions within this framework. I wanted to thank Michael Manfield here for posting that. And this from the Cryptic Poet, guys. Ripple partner FleetCor completes Affix cross-border acquisition. So FleetCor and Ripple team up to modernize payments using blockchain. And get this, guys, the new pilot program will explore use of digital asset XRP to enhance efficiency of international payments. So a leading global provider of commercial payment solutions continues to explore blockchain opportunities in payments. As part of these efforts, FleetCor is launching a pilot program with Ripple, the enterprise blockchain solution provider and Cambridge global partner. The FleetCor-owned B2B international payments provider. Cambridge processes over $20 billion in B2B cross-border payments annually, helping 13,000 business clients make international payments to suppliers and employees. Under the agreement with Ripple, Cambridge will pilot the use of XRP, the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, in payment flows through XRapid. So at this time, when this was published in 2018, this was Ripple's payment solution. Now it has been rebranded On-Demand Liquidity. And then there's this, guys, from just yesterday. FleetCor has now completed the acquisition of Associated Foreign Exchange, an international cross-border payment provider. By acquiring Affix, FleetCor builds upon its corporate payment line of business and strengthens its position as one of the largest global business payment companies in the world. That's right, one of the biggest global business payment companies in the world. So here's a quote: "As we unify all of our corporate payments, businesses including Envoice Pay, Comdata, Corporate Payment, Cambridge, Affix, and Roger under the new CorePay brand and UI, we have the opportunity to maximize the return on our marketing spend and capitalize on the tremendous cross-sell opportunity worldwide." So just down here, combined Affix and Cambridge process cross-border payments in more than 145 currencies for approximately 30,000 customers, processing more than $65 billion in annual volume. Huge news there, guys, from FleetCor, a Ripple partner, clearly have been since 2018, and now they are expanding, building upon their corporate payment line to strengthen their position to be one of the largest global business payment companies in the world. Huge news there, guys. This from Matt Crew here on Twitter. So apparently 3 Ripple partners are speaking at the same event. And so this with regards to this event here, this is in Spanish. I'm just going to translate this tweet. What's holding us back for modernization? Don't miss this webinar with industry experts, Iberpay, Banco Santander, Accenture, and Steering Wheel. This is June 2nd, guys, happening today. So here are the 3 Ripple partners. Of course, we've got Valente Technologies. I believe that is the company that is putting this event on. Valente Technologies, Accenture, of course, also a Ripple partner, and Santander as well. All Ripple partners. Don't have confirmation on Iberpay, and the European University of Madrid probably isn't the type of company that would use Ripple. Well, maybe they are, but not a financial institution. And, even just looking at what this event is about, modernizing payments, talking about making payments in the future, and 3 out of 5 of the speakers on this panel are Ripple partners. Great discovery here from Matt Crew on Twitter. I got another one here from the Cryptic Poet, guys. In 2 months, Ripple partner Cross ENF experienced a 5,000% growth in transactions to the Philippines corridor. So this from a document published on Tranglo's website, it looks like. Now it sees a steady annual transaction growth of about 30% that allows it to close in on the annual target of about $500 million USD in remittances. With the stable cash flow, Cross ENF can expand its operations beyond remittances by offering additional services through its latest products, Cross Call and Cross Shop. And of course, we know Cross ENF, they did partner with Ripple to launch South Korea's first blockchain-based real-time global payment service. So just more positive news that we're seeing here from Ripple partners. Want to keep going though, guys. It's from Ian Northing here on Twitter. Ripple's client DLocal preps to go public. That's right. So we heard a little while ago that DLocal was looking to go public, but there are more updates now. So today we reported on a tremendous amount of buzz forming around the upcoming DLocal IPO. Accordingly, investors interested in this offering may also be considering this move as a key piece of Ripple XRP crypto news. Why is that? Well, DLocal happens to be a partner of Ripple, and this article just explains a little bit of that. The author down here explains that DLocal's success brings Ripple's value to light. The potential for DLocal to raise more than $600 million in an upcoming public offering has to be exciting for Ripple investors. Now let me go down here why the DLocal IPO is big Ripple XRP crypto news. The upcoming DLocal IPO has brought about a lot of interest from non-crypto investors in the crypto-based business. For those banking on a paradigm shift among what's viewed as investable in the crypto world, this is a big step. The fact that DLocal could be viewed as a quality investment opportunity by traditional investors is something that should be cherished by crypto enthusiasts. Once a fringe investment, crypto is becoming mainstream. Indeed, for those holding XRP, this news is particularly sweet today. Certainly, DLocal's business model for providing low-cost cross-border payment services to mega-cap customers is impressive. There's real utility being created by DLocal, and the key takeaway investors should remember is that this value couldn't have been created without Ripple and RippleNet. So what they're suggesting here is that, these mainstream institutional investor types, they're going to look at this, and DLocal launching an IPO, these are the guys that traditionally trade in stocks, right? So if they're seeing this, they have to be able to attribute DLocal's success to something, and if that connection is made clear that it is with Ripple and RippleNet, then clearly there will be more focus on not only Ripple, but on XRP specifically. Not only that, of course, Ripple has said that after this lawsuit is said and done, they want to go public. So that is also something that I'm sure these investors are going to be paying attention to. Right now, XRP, that valuable cryptocurrency that is being utilized by companies like DLocal to be able to perform better in their industry. And, even if we're not seeing it in the United States, this is already happening around the world. Cross-border payments, very efficient, leveraging XRP for ODL. And so DLocal, now that they're going public, I think that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows. And again, their success has to be attributed to something. And in this article, of course, they're suggesting that it is RippleNet, that technology. And so hopefully more institutional investors will be paying attention to XRP. I got another one here, guys, from the Cryptic Poet. Emerchant Pay and Ripple partner Bittrex team up to enhance payment offerings. So Emerchant Pay, a global payment service provider, and cryptocurrency exchange platform Bittrex have today announced a partnership that enables customers to purchase digital assets instantly using debit and credit cards. Through a partnership with Emerchant Pay, Bittrex Global now offers online card deposits to their customers in over 75 countries worldwide and in 8 currencies. This provides them with the assurance and security they need to transact swiftly and efficiently. So Emerchant Pay teaming up with the ODL partner exchange Bittrex. Of course, we know that news from back in 2018. Bittrex will act as a preferred digital asset exchange for XRapid. At that time, it was called XRapid. It has since been rebranded ODL, or on-demand liquidity, transactions that move through US dollars. Again, that from 2018. Anyways, guys, more great news there for some Ripple partners. And I don't know how many of you guys are interested in this, but I thought I'd bring it up. Wrath of Kahneman brought this up. Short article about how airdrops are taxed using FLR as an example. So we're in June. We're looking to get our airdropped FLR or Spark tokens fairly soon, whether it's June or July. And so, you're going to be taxed on them. And here are some details on that. Now, this article was again back from December, but I do still think it is relevant, considering this is coming down the pipe fairly soon. In the US, the IRS originally released cryptocurrency guidances in 2014. Let me go down here. Airdrops are free coins, for those of you guys who don't know, that are sent to your wallet. Coins are are generally airdropped to your wallet by ICO issuers or an existing blockchain network, i.e. Spark token airdrop for XRP coin holders, to increase awareness, improve marketing, and publicity for the project. Sometimes you may get coins through airdrops, and you may not even know about it until you check your coin tracker account. So the IRS has specified that new coins received through an airdrop are taxed as ordinary income, guys. At least in the United States, this is how they're doing it. Therefore, you owe income taxes on new coins you have in your wallet as a result of an airdrop, regardless of whether you intended to own these coins or not. The amount of income is the fair market value of the airdrop coins at the time they are received in the wallet. And so down here they give an example, and again, I will link this article in the description if you guys want to go over this example. I think this is a great resource to have, so I will link it in the description from cointracker.io. Wrath of Kahneman continuing the thread down here, saying, I would like to know the relationship of the initial price offered for FLR on exchanges and these IOUs. Will the initial drop be valued at $0 or at the local IOU price? So a very, very good question. IOU price is not actually the price. As you guys can see here, we have Spark FLR tokens trading at about $1.41 USD, at least at the time of this recording, but they're not even in the ecosystem yet. So these are prices artificially manufactured at this point in time. And so Wrath of Kahneman asking, is it going to be valued at 0 or the IOU price? Vander Decken here saying, worst case, we'll have to pay the tax on the first 15%, but for the majority of the other 24 to 32 month 3% drops, these will occur in the bear market, so tax should be minimal and the token price will be low. Only a theory, don't take it to the bank. Wrath of Kahneman saying, that sounds reasonable to me if the tokens drop with a price anywhere near the IOUs suggest. So some information there, guys, a resource here if you are getting taxed in the United States for your airdropped tokens. Also thought this was important to mention, guys, from BondCrypt XRP here on Twitter. Turkey's central bank weighs in on Bitcoin energy concerns as regulation looms. So we've also got countries around the world still kind of working through their regulatory clarity in a lot of ways. So the Central Bank of Turkey, which is currently working with other government agencies on the country's forthcoming crypto regulations, has submitted a report to the Turkish parliament detailing its views on crypto. And in a first for the Turkish government agency, the central bank is sounding the alarm regarding the environmental impact on Bitcoin. So this is spreading like wildfire, right? This narrative that Bitcoin not so environmentally friendly, and a lot of these countries are now, it's looking like they are shaping their cryptocurrency regulatory framework to address this, echoing many of the same concerns recently expressed by the government of China. So we've also got China, as I mentioned last week, China also looking into this. The report, succinctly titled May 2021, isn't publicly available, but was obtained by this local media outlet. It was addressed to the Parliamentary Commission on Online Environments, parliamentary body that's tasked with legislation around anything to do with the internet, including cryptocurrency. Turkey is currently in the process of establishing regulations on crypto assets. Crypto as a medium of payment is already banned, and the government has ruled out banning crypto assets entirely, though. So interesting to note here how the Turkish government is doing this, but it's also interesting to note that this green narrative isn't just happening in certain areas around the world. It is starting to spread widely, which should be getting Bitcoin proponents or Bitcoin maximalists very, very scared, or at least concerned, extremely concerned about what they hold and their ideological views on Bitcoin as the future. Is it going to be the future? Probably not. To that point, XRP Crypto Wolf posted this, an article from AMB Crypto, and this was an interview with Michael Arrington, a huge proponent of XRP, the founder of TechCrunch, and he was interviewed by Tony from Thinking Crypto. What he thinks about the SEC? F the SEC, actually F Clayton, who was a corrupt, basically a government employee who was dishonest in a financial way. An eye-catching remark to say the least. Arrington's frustration mainly circled around the fact that the ex-chairman sued Ripple and the very next day left the SEC and joined a hedge fund. Here's what he's saying essentially. This is Michael Arrington's views on the SEC lawsuit with Ripple. Putting faith in politicians and bureaucrats, not too sure about that, although he remains hopeful about two things. A, Ripple coming out of this mess as healthy mainly because they deserve to, and B, Congress and the SEC to work towards more transparency in regulations to clean the frenzy. So these two views brought up by Michael Arrington with regards to the outcome of XRP. Irrespective of the developments around XRP, he still remains bullish in the long term. He added, what Ripple is doing is legitimate. It's a real company, hundreds of employees, believe in the mission, and sometimes it just boils down to scam coins designed to hurt retail investors. There's just no evidence of that. Funny, people think Ripple is the devil when there are actual scam coins in the top 20 list. They somehow get a pass. Down here, he also criticized the use of the Howey test. He says, I think it's all securities in a sense of we're all buying these things because we're trying to get into assets that will protect us from what the dollar is doing. But no, we look at the Howey test, the 100-year-old test that's absolutely useless in a modern world. It's just ridiculous. So Michael Arrington, clearly very, very bullish on XRP still, and he does think they're going to come out of this healthy, mainly because they deserve to, and that this is going to result in Congress and the SEC working towards more transparency in regulations to clean up this crypto frenzy. Gotta thank XRP Crypto Wolf here, and of course, Tony from Thinking Crypto. Great summary here with regards to Michael Arrington's views on XRP, which just brings me back to this point, of Ripple coming out of this is healthy. Michael Arrington thinks so. He does think that, because Ripple is a legitimate company, as he mentions, with hundreds of employees, they are clearly not the scam in this space. And he puts it very, very well. There are lots of scam coins in the top 20, and those ones aren't getting nailed. I mean, at least not yet. Why is XRP getting nailed? And is it just because Jay Clayton has ulterior motives? Of course, he mentions here that he did join that hedge fund after leaving the SEC the very next day. So Michael Arrington confident about XRP succeeding. And more evidence here, guys, to point to the same. Okay, I saw this from iMan here on Twitter. Filed amendment with the SEC by Nationwide and BlackRock after the lawsuit. Now, this came out in April, but I did not notice this. The advisory company for them approved XRP as okay to buy. So pay attention to this, guys. This is directly from the SEC.gov website, the Baylor Inc. Code of Ethics, okay? And it was updated January 4th, 2021. I think this was this version, but I believe the latest information came out as late as April. Or no, sorry, it was January 2021. So I think what's significant here is that it came out after the SEC lawsuit was announced. So what is this? In light of the extremely complex nature of legal analysis regarding cryptocurrencies to determine which are securities and which are not, Baylor has decided to allow investments in 3 cryptocurrencies. Again, guys, this is coming directly from the SEC.gov website. I will link this resource in the description for those of you guys who want to take a look at it. All right, I was thinking April because this was also posted on the XRP chat message board in April, but it is, again, from January of 2021. Anyway, so Baylor has decided to allow investments in 3 cryptocurrencies, and as you guys can see here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are those 3 currencies. They are generally accepted to be currencies and are not currently subject to regulation by the SEC. These are 3 currencies treated as non-covered securities. Outside of these cryptocurrencies, investment in other cryptocurrencies is prohibited. Please note the following, and then the document goes on. If I do a quick search for cryptocurrencies, you guys can see that same paragraph here. So that was just a screen grab from this document from the SEC.gov website. Of course, scrolling back up here, this was updated as of January 4th, 2021. After, very important to note, after the SEC lawsuit was announced against Ripple and XRP. So if the SEC is saying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are acceptable investments, not only that, they are also stating that they are currencies. How does the SEC even have a leg to stand on? I mean, in a lot of ways, it seems like the left hand isn't talking to the right hand. Jay Clayton clearly made a big mistake, and now they're going to pay in court. Michael Arrington seems very confident that Ripple's going to come out of this mess healthy. And considering so many companies partnered with Ripple are still making waves in this new financial world, I couldn't imagine that XRP price would do anything but appreciate in value. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.